They bout to look at the shit that I'm on, why don't we get in topic? Crew looking like pentatonics, locked in, recording in tropics. In the East, big 3, big bronzy B, way good, he working on optics. Thought biz while smoking exotics, we lit, never thought about it. Cause they bout to look at the shit that I'm on, why don't we get in topics? Sitting way back, all black, I'm talking, feeling like Shaq, I weigh my options. In the East, big 3, big bronzy B, way good, he working on optics. Thought biz while smoking exotic, it's saucy, all the project, it's saucy.
What's up, RCR presents MSD Sports, and we back at it with another one. My name is Sam, also known as YBK. We got Mikey over here. We got David Camden over here. And let's go, Mikey, introduce yourself, Mikey, introduce yourself.
You already know what it is. It's your boy, Michael John. Shout out to my brothers. Yes, MSD in the spot.
Let's go.
We got a nice episode. It's been a minute. Let's get it, y'all.
Yes, sir, Camden. What's up?
What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Club Paradise, a.k.a. Camden Lee, and I'm with the greatest trio ever assembled, MSD Sports. It's been a minute. We're really trying to kick off this wonderful episode. I mean, we got July 4th, about to be in a few days.
Yep.
A lot has been going down this past month. I know it's been a minute. How you guys doing? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in so long.
It's been like, 3 weeks?
It has been a minute. A lot of ongoing, interesting storylines all across sports. So we got a lot to talk about. Speaking of July 4th upcoming, we just had the July 4th fights at the White House.
The White House.
Yeah. What did you guys think? Did you catch any of the spectacle? Kind of crazy, right? To just sit here and say there was UFC event on the White House lawn. I mean, it is crazy. I guess nothing surprises me anymore, but kind of crazy, huh?
I mean, to be honest, it was probably one of the most unimaginable things that I think I've ever thought I would see for the White House. You got guys fighting, you got blood spewing, you got beer, being drank across the White House lawn. It was unbelievable, with the president cheering it on, saying, "You know what is the 250th anniversary of our wonderful nation?"
And his birthday was like that.
That's what I'm saying. Let's do it. Blood and glory. No, I mean, I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch a lot of the fights. I actually did. Just because, I didn't have a lot going on that day, and Shorty was like, "Listen, why is there the fighting at the White House?" I was like, "Listen, there's something going on. There's something crazy going on." And when I say I think every single fight, I felt like they really showed out and really gave a heart for fighting in front of the president. I don't know. I know it's usually Michael Jones Octagon, so talk to us.
No, it was every single fight. So there's 7 fights on the card, and every single fight was a KO or TKO. Ooh. All 7. So, and there was a lot of crazy, there was a few crazy ones too. Sean O'Malley hit a crazy little walk away. Nice little shot, and he went away, like a walk away, almost like Steph shooting it and walk away.
Walk off.
He hit him with the knock that little 2-piece combo, and then hit the little salute walk away. So that was pretty sick. Wow. Of course, Pereira was on the card. Was a little bit controversy actually in that one. I'll be interested to see actually what you guys think. Pull up actually. Let's see what you think right now. Yeah. Pull up right now. Look up Cyril Gane and Alex Pereira. Okay. And I want you to see the clip right now, because the clip Alex Pereira gets TKO'd by Gane. Okay. But people are saying it was dirty. A lot of people saying it was dirty because Gane went and hit him in the back of the head a few times. So they were complaining about it.
I know right now we're having a little bit of...
Pardon the interruption.
Pardon the interruption with the signal being a little messed up. The signal's just a little taken care of. Hold on 1 second. Let's see what we can do real quick. Give us a second. But no, you talk about this fight. We're about to look at this video real quickly, and so what exactly was the dirty part? So let's see.
We'll see it. Let's set it up like this. Pereira trying to be the first person ever in UFC history to win a belt in 3 different divisions. Because he was the middleweight champion and light heavyweight champion. So he was attempting to become the interim heavyweight champion against Cyril Gane, who Cyril Gane has been the interim champion but never won the undisputed. So, but he went and won this. But I want you to see, because a lot of people were saying it's dirty, like Herb Dean was messing up here, because the finish, if you'll see, Gane kind of gets him. I think this might already be after the so-called illegal blows.
Is this after?
Yeah, this is This is after. He hasn't quite recovered yet because he got hit with like a jab. He drops him with a jab right before this, and that's the finish. But before that, he dropped him with a jab, and then it's like hitting him a lot, and like a lot of the shots go to the back of the head. So it's kind of like people are pissed off, saying like, "Damn, like how you gonna let him hit him in the back of the head? No warning or no points deducted, or at least verbal warning, kind of just letting him hit him."
Herb didn't even say anything.
Yeah, 8 or 9 times. So
no, you know, I mean, I'm a little new to this UFC, so you can't hit into the back of the head. Why is that exactly?
Well, because it fucks you. Part of my French, but it messes you up, bro. And getting hit in the back of the head is like the same thing in boxing. You know what I mean? Because like you could really. You could do brain that damages your brain way more. So yeah, that was a disappointment to I feel like the fans, because everyone, I feel like Powhatan is very popular to the fans. So, but in the main event, I know I was talking to you about it, David. I don't know if you saw this result as well, Sam, but the formerly undefeated Ilia Topuria was not able to go 17-0. Justin Gaethje, after all the years, 37 years old versus the 29-year-old who's been running through everyone, knocked out Volkanovski, knocked out Holloway, knocked out Charles Oliveira, and Gaethje gets it done. I don't know if you guys saw the fight, but absolutely, it was an unbelievable fight.
They fought their behinds off. When I tell you, I was not expecting it, and I think what I really noticed in that fight is that grown man strength in terms of like I've been in these fights before.
The wars, bro. The wars
really mattered a lot. Like, yes, I'm 17-0. Yes, I've been able to fight and kind of knock these guys out pretty quickly. But like in terms of lasting and going the distance, it's a very different type of situation.
And going against a durable fighter.
That's what I'm saying.
And Justin has been through the wars, like where it's like absolute damn haymakers, like real wars for 4 or 5 rounds. So it was crazy though. Topuria almost had him in the second round. Nasty body shots, but it looked like he dumped the gas after that. Dude, his face looked crazy. I don't know if you've seen what his face looked like, Sam. Just like look up Ilia Topuria post fight, and you'll see it's crazy.
Like the press conference or the actual, like after the fight?
Just his face. Honestly, like if you look up Ilia Topuria even right now, I'm sure it will come up. Like you'll see, bro, his face looked crazy.
Really?
Yeah, his face was absolutely mangled. He didn't get knocked out. He just had to quit on the stool after the 4th round. He was just so beat up. He took so much damage.
I gotta see the I'm gonna whip out the
see what this fight looking like.
Yeah, I'm gonna see the fight highlights. Should we go more back?
Oh!
He gets him with a nasty knee at the end. I feel like this knee at the end of the round was low-key like...
That hurt.
Jeez.
That hurt.
He gets him with a good one, though.
Oh!
Right to the ribs. I know. But his face, bro, if you see the way his face looked at the beginning going into the fight, he looks like a pretty boy. Look at his face, Sam. He looks like completely different. They're saying, I think fractured both orbitals, fractured jaw, no broken nose. He was walking into the jab. It was crazy if you watch the fight. It's so funny.
Oh my God.
So I wanted to say something funny about MMA is there's this thing called MMA math, right? Okay. Where Topuria knocked out Holloway. He knocked out Oliveira. But Oliveira submitted Gaethje and Holloway knocked out Gaethje. But Gaethje beat Topuria. It's like MMA math. It's hilarious.
The math is just
exactly. It doesn't, there's no rhyme or reason to it, so. Pardon the technical difficulties here. We got a little bit of a temperamental camera situation right here. We still live. We flow in.
The audio with the podcast.
We're flowing.
That's fine.
Yes.
But for some of us who do watch the show, you know what I mean. Just know we're just having a little bit of a temperamental situation. Damn. But
here's how they stopped it. They're like, he can't fight no more. For
his corner had to call it in. I think because when you can't see out the eyes no more and you're taking so much damage, that it's just like, listen, I gave it all I had. I have to die on my sword today. Like I lost. Like
the head coach, well, I guess like the main coach, he just waves it and then it's done.
Exactly.
Yeah. And he knows. You know when your guy's gassed. You know when he doesn't have enough in him. I think once he put his head down like that and. You
see the way he looks.
He was like, bro, it's not even worth it. Like, it was crazy.
That knee at the end of the round, they was both gas, but it still took him out.
Devastating.
The whole
my gosh.
The whole arena.
You heard all the joints crack. Oh.
Crazy. Then he hit the backflip off of the octagon when he won.
Listen.
At the White House. So
this is the difference. You know what I mean? And I think that's where like I said, like people who fought there. When it was the rubber met the road, I think it was one of the best fights for them because it's like, when are you ever like think about it? Like, when do you think they're ever gonna fight on the White House lawn ever again?
Exactly.
First and last, right?
Yeah, it turned out exactly as they wanted it to.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like I don't think this is ever gonna happen again. So you can say, 1, I fought, 2, I won, and 3, I had it. You know what I mean? I knocked him out.
At the White House.
At the White House. So speaking of knocking out. You know, I'm wearing a little jacket right now. And, you know, for some of y'all who ain't on the show or ain't watching the show, I got my little Red Sox joint on. And I'm just wondering, I'm going to ask YBK, because we're going to go ahead over to the MLB.
Let's do it.
How your Yankees feeling, Playboy? Because, you know what I mean, we're 4.5 out the wild card after giving a nice little dun 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 dun. Sweep.
Without the captain, we're lifeless, everybody. We're lifeless. It's just...
When you mean by lifeless, you're just like, is it what's going on? What's you know, is it just the captain's without the captain? Is he just the one that runs the show for
Exactly. I mean, you know the Yankees, without Aaron Judge, the lineup looks so flat as we just saw right now. The Yankees don't look good right now. They just lost 5 in a row. Mr. Aaron Judge, I mean, I feel like the problem is defense right now.
Okay.
Like, we've been dropping balls. We've been giving unearned runs for the past 3-4 games. And we haven't been hitting, too. So, I don't know, guys. We're in a rough patch.
What's up with the pitching? Because we got Cole. Sox got Cole. And they got Schittler.
Yeah.
So, how's the pitching overall been?
Overall has been a little shaky.
Rodon,
a little shaky. I feel like we're just going through a rough patch right now, and I feel like we had a patch of like greatness a little bit when we were 5.5 games back with Tampa Bay that time. But right now, I don't know.
Tampa Bay is back up like a game and a half on you guys, or 2 games on you guys?
I feel like, you know, we
AL is so weak.
Oh, yeah.
It's just there's a lot of parity. Like it's very close in the stand. Even the worst of the worst teams, like Red Sox were like the worst record a week ago.
Yeah.
Have had like a good little run, but it's like you're still losing record. But the best, you know what I mean? There's not that much of a difference between.
No.
So it's the season ain't over. I am definitely. It feels like a bit of a season for me.
It's tough. I mean, like
you guys at least have time to rebound. The Yankees got time to rebound. Red Sox need to have like a long ass run to.
Well, we're 4.5 games out the wild card. Okay, which isn't a lot. We talked about if the Red Sox aren't doing what they need to be doing by the All-Star break, then we can start negotiating and figuring out if we need to sell some pieces and figure out what the deal is. We just was able to sweep the Yankees. That's not a bad situation. That gives a lot of hope.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like for me, if I'm a young player, which we have a lot of young guys on that roster, we haven't had a lot of success over the last couple of years. So, you know, I mean, even though the Yankees might be, 10 games ahead of us in terms of what it actually means, it's still a good situation.
We all got then 2 weeks or like 3 weeks left,
right,
to perform here to be further.
I agree.
All-Star game's coming. July's coming.
They have to stay in the mix if they want to try to make a playoff push. They have to stay in the mix.
Y'all need bats.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's the only issue with the team. The pitching has been great. Yeah. Like, it's unbelievable, actually. A lot of quality innings from our starters, bro.
Aren't you like second place?
Cam Early has been doing very good. Ranger Suarez has been doing very good. everyone's pitching pretty dang well.
Yeah.
It's good. It's crazy. So
No, and I think here's the thing. We got Washington at home. We're at LA with a decent stint against the Angels. We're going to play Chicago. We're playing New York. These teams aren't, other than maybe Los Angeles, these teams aren't,
Now, y'all should win all of this.
We should win.
Maybe the White Sox are going to give you a hard time.
That's what I'm saying. We should win. We should win most of these games. So I'm thinking that. Hold on one second. I'm thinking
partner, I think we realized
we found the
there's something that's not plugged in that just needs to be plugged in, so we're straight. Apologies for this on and off right now. Let's just lie.
We found the problem.
Yes,
Yeah.
It took us a little bit of a second.
That's why I keep. There you go. Right.
There we go.
All right. I was like, we might as well just fucking take a break. Hold on, real quick. Let's get right.
We're all right. We're
I'm on and off. I feel like I'm
I know.
having hot flashes. Like screen on, screen off.
She's hot and she's cold. She's yes and she's
doing
no.
it.
You know what I mean?
I think the good news for this is what I'll say. Ultimately, where we're at right now, currently in MLB, I will say is my temperature, like on that meter a few weeks ago when we checked in.
Yeah.
I was very disappointed, and I'm still on the disappointed side. But it's hard to say super disappointed when you're on a 5-game win streak. I don't know if they're winning today, but they were up 1-0 in the second inning. So if they're able to make it 6 in a row, it feels like that's the longest win streak of the year for them. Yep. Pitchers have been doing good. Finally, the bats. Listen, shout out to Wilson Contreras. He's been having a great year, like 20 home runs, 50 ribbies, something. So
something going on. No, I mean, and I think that's the thing. I think seeing what the Sox have been able to do in the crunch time, especially towards the end of the half of the season, I'm like, okay, I think there's a possibility. And I've been saying this all year. You know what I mean, on the pod. Like, I really feel like we might have a chance to at least hit the wild card, and then we'll go from there.
we can still get to a wild card, but we got to get close to that 500 mark sooner rather than later.
Yes.
We're 9 games below 500, 37-46.
Yep.
So we could get there. The pitching has been holding up their end of the bargain. They did have 2 bad games. The week previous to this winning streak, do you remember the 2 games they blew against Colorado?
Yeah.
It was embarrassing.
Colorado.
It was absolutely embarrassing, bro. Chapman gave one up, and then the other really. Yeah, exactly. It's like, guys, come on, really? If we had won those games, it would be closer to that like 6 game, below. But
y'all should hopefully.
It's not over till it's over. You got to play. It's a long year. We're basically halfway through.
Exactly.
So
how many games under 500? If we're only 4, because what are we 9 games right now?
under.
Yeah.
If we're 4 games under 500 before the All-Star break, how are you feeling?
We have to then compete.
Okay.
Because there's like divisions right now where it's like you have a 500 record and you're in first place.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at the standings, right? Which division are we looking at? Look at the Rangers here, 43 and 42.
The American League's
Mariners
so weak.
43, 43. The whole division is still in the race there.
Yeah.
Even Angels are they're falling out of it,
maybe,
but
But in terms of the American League, I feel like if you're close to the wild card, why not be buyers? Because it's so weak, the league in general.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like y'all can definitely make moves here if you continue that success.
I agree.
Yeah.
So
Yankees are trying to get Schoolbull over here, everybody. Because
Yep.
right now, Schoolbull, I mean, the Tigers aren't doing as well as last year, 36-49. But the thing is, for us, is like our mindset is we don't really need Schoolbull because we do have some good pitching, but we don't want them Dodgers to get Schoolbull. So we're trying to take him away from the Dodgers. Because Dodgers are trying to get Schoolbull right now. But imagine that. Ohtani, Sasaki, Yamamoto, Schoolbull.
What do they need Scooble for? I'm confused. They're already loaded. They already have some of the best pitching in the world. They have some of the best hitting in the world. What is it? The rich just need to get more richer? I'm so confused.
Exactly.
I guess competitively, you take whatever edge you can get.
I mean, look at them right now. Like, there's no Glass now. There's no Blake Snell. Like, even the stars that they signed are injured. So they're like, why not? We both started with adding Schoolbull. Yeah, so that'll help. It'll help Shohei too, because I heard that he ain't going to pitch in like 2-3 years because he's going to bring it down.
Really?
Yeah. So that's why he's trying to win the Cy Young this year.
So what did he say specifically? He said I
Something
can't.
about his shoulder or something like that. But I'm like, why? Then why are you even called a unicorn? But we'll see there. We'll see when it's time in 2 years.
I feel like it makes sense for you to shut down pitching. It's not like he's been pitching a lot over his career. Like if he was like, okay, is Cy Young like contention every single year, I'd be like, okay, maybe I understand. But like, he said this is his last chance or something?
This is not this year. Maybe 2 more years, he says.
Okay.
So we'll see on that one. But we don't want them
Maybe
to
he wants to have some more years where he's focusing on the bat, get some like hitting titles. Bat. I mean,
he already got multiple
crazy.
MVPs.
I know, but like 50 home runs plus.
Yeah.
What's he on pace for right now?
I mean,
he's not quite hitting his crazy power, right?
He hit his 200
But he's
home
still,
run
but he's
recently.
still hitting good though.
Yeah.
So,
Mr. Shohei
but he's
still-
pitching amazing and being a good
Amazing.
hitter. So that's crazy.
When we say amazing,
He's almost batting 300. Okay, so he has 18 home runs and 50 ribbies. I'm sorry. This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Now that we're coming back and
he's
looking at it,
pitching- I think he has what, a 1 ERA, 1.58 ERA, 8-2.
Dang.
8-2, 1.58
Is he-
ERA.
Is he the undeniable MVP?
Well,
right?
there's Jacob Mizorowski.
But
as well.
yeah, but the hitting is just unbelievable. 18 home runs, batting 350 ribbies, bro.
Yeah.
As well as 8-2 and 1.5.
Yeah, that's MVP
I'm sorry,
automatic.
it's not. I know Miz is doing nasty, but like you could give him the Cy Young.
Yeah.
You can
Exactly.
give him the Cy Young, and you give Otani the
The MVP?
yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
Mizorowski
agree.
does. He pitches crazy. The
But you
amount
wouldn't
of
give Otani the Cy Young for 8-2?
no, but let's look at Miz. Let's
Nah,
look
but
at
Miz
let's look at
is
some of the
crazy.
stats of some of the pitchers. Christopher Sanchez is still balling too, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's still in that race. I feel like
Miz right now, he got 1.45, 9-3.
He's 9-3.
146 strikeouts.
yeah.
Well, what's his team ranked in the
The
John?
Brewers, I think they're doing pretty well in the National League
What do
Central.
Brewers look like?
Brewers are they're first and they're 51
All right,
and
all right,
31.
Oh, they're 20. Yeah, 51 to 31.
All right, I give you that.
Yeah, he like leading his team.
All right, I give you that. He, you know what I'm saying? It's a little different.
He's doing nasty. He's doing something nasty.
Because when you give it to him over Otani, I'm
Yeah.
like, Otani still has a better
Just
supporting
Cy
cast,
Young, I
better-
mean.
Yeah, we'll just give him the Cy as
Just
the best pitcher.
the best pitcher.
But
You can give it
MVP
to-
wise,
Otani
we'll
could still
definitely give
get
it to
there
him.
though, because if he has a few whack starts and
Yeah.
Otani
true.
goes
I agree.
crazy,
That's true.
10
I agree.
strikeouts, 6 innings pitched, like 1-2 earns or earned runs or less.
But this
Yeah, a
guy's
little
been
crazy.
throwing like 104 consecutively for
Yeah.
like so long in the start. I saw like 23 pitches. But I mean, look at his like past month of June.
Just been going
7 innings
crazy.
pitched, 9 full games, 6 innings. Only giving up what, like less than 2?
3 earned runs in a month.
Crazy. Jacob
ugly.
Mizorowski is crazy.
That is ugly.
Month of May, he only gave up 1 earned run. Insane, everybody.
That's amazing.
Let's see how Christopher Sanchez is doing, because remember he had that
He
consecutive.
was going crazy.
That's consecutive innings pitched. He was going crazy too. Christopher Sanchez right now, okay, it went up a little bit.
Yeah.
9-3 with a 2.13 ERA.
127 strikeouts.
That's a lot of strikeouts, everybody.
A lot of strikeouts.
I mean, he's still in the race.
Yeah.
His ERA is a bit higher.
It's been a
but
little rough patch. 5 earned runs his last start.
Who does he play against?
Washington.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
But they won that one, but those 5 runs,
Putting a lot of money on the floor.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
crazy. Jacob Mizorowski, that's this man.
Give it a miss.
Yeah, give it a miss.
So what's going on in the AL then? Because Schlittler has to have bumped
Yeah.
down after 2 bad starts in a row, right?
I agree. His ERA went down to like a 2, I think.
But he's still the favorite, huh?
I think so. Let's see. American League, Davis Martin from the Chicago White Sox.
Okay.
On top of the damn leaderboard. How is that?
No,
correct?
9-3 with a 3 ERA. No.
What? No. They're saying the reliever for the Cleveland Guardians, Cade Smith, 2-1.
Not Sonny Gray sneaking on this list, bro.
I mean, he's been doing really well. 2.69, 9-1.
Yeah, 9-1
Damn.
and 2.69.
9-1
I know. I told you. Remember, I told you a couple weeks ago.
Damn.
Like they help Sonny Gray when he pitches.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
because
yeah,
at
I
that
saw
point
that.
he had over 3, but the last few games, his few starts,
Against the Yankees,
he's
he did
going
really well.
sub like 1 or
Yeah.
like at most 2 because he has pulled it down a little bit, that ERA. Shout out to the Red Sox pitching though, because we talked about it. It's crazy how all you got to do is like Durbin hit a home run here and there. Contreras and Abreu contribute the way that they regularly do. Have a little bit of production from, some of these people, whether it's Yoshida or like, what I mean, these Sadan, Rafaela, like it needs to just be these, like everyone needs to contribute a little bit more and they'll be fine. Then we could still make the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree.
Not saying it's a bona fide World Series team, but
I feel like
they should be able to make the playoffs, that team.
I agree.
It's just frustrating that we're 9 games below 500.
rough start, but like you gotta thank the American League because it's been doing them bad.
Yeah.
So you can have a better chance for you guys to make.
It's
the
just
wild
too
card.
streaky, and I don't trust it. Like 5 wins right now, but like we've done this all year. Like one step forward, two steps back. Like it's like that's how I feel. So I'm not getting my hopes too far high up, but happy enough, I guess. At least we swept the Yankees, if nothing else. If you're gonna give me a trash season, at least you could sweep me the Yankees. Like
4-game series too. So.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Thank you for that.
Shout out White Sox though, taking the American League Central #1 right now. Well, I mean they're right behind Cleveland, but compared to last year,
Yeah.
damn, that whole culture changed over there. Good for them. But did you see about the Dalton Rushing and Shohei Ohtani thing that happened like a few days ago?
No, what's that? Talk to me.
So there was like a thing where between Dalton and because Shohei was pitching, Dalton was catching, and like they had miscommunication. Like Shohei threw like 102, he kind of missed it, kind of almost like hit him almost, and then I feel like he got frustrated. There was a moment where Shohei was like, he called the pitch to get reviewed.
Yeah.
Dalton was like shaking his head no. They still called it. And then it was a strike. So Shohei was correct. And it's like a rookie can't do that to Mr. Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
So there was a whole like
I see.
debacle between Dalton Rushing and the Dodgers, like how like Freddie Freeman
Interesting.
and Dave
He's a
Rosen-
rookie catcher?
Yeah. Catcher.
You can't do that to the
Because Will
MVP.
Smith is hurt right now, so they're having Dalton coming in, but you can't. A rookie can't do that to Mr. Shohei.
I was gonna say you can't do that
way.
to the MVP. He is the face of the
If
franchise.
he thinks it's a strike, you gotta be like, bet. I respect it.
That's like just some youngin behavior.
Some
You know what I
ego
mean?
shit, I
Like
think,
young
yeah.
into the.
He's gonna get traded. Watch.
He's gonna be gone.
He's gonna be gone. As soon as my brother's fixed up, he's gonna be like, bye
Will
bye.
Smith
See
come
ya
back,
later.
exactly. He's gonna be
Yes,
sent
sir.
right down.
So it's all right. That
Okay.
happens.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I think
July
it's plenty open right now.
Yeah.
The American League is wide open for sure.
Yes, sir. It's wide open, all right.
Man,
Something else been wide open too.
Ooh,
listen,
wide open.
Yeah, this last couple of weeks been
I know. It's
going
been buzzing.
crazy.
crazy.
Buzzing everybody.
Talk to us, YBK. What's been happening?
We gonna talk about the hot NBA free agency. Everybody,
Come on.
New York Knicks are champions, but we passed that. We going to free agency. Everybody.
Oh my goodness!
Shout out to the Knicks though.
Yeah, that's true.
Shout out to the Knicks. I mean, guys, did you,
56 years.
Yeah.
Something like that.
did you guys see the celebration in New York? The
Yeah,
people
going
in New
crazy.
York?
It was Gotham
Going
City over
crazy.
there.
Shout out to the Knicks because that's a good team. Very
Yeah.
talented
Yeah.
starting rotation. Shout out to Kat.
Shout out to Cat.
Favorite zestiest player in the league, hands
Come
down.
on!
No, shout out to him.
Shout out to my boy,
OG. Legendary
OG.
plays in the playoffs, clutch player.
Snow Bunny Slayer.
Right?
I mean, he got
That
the,
boy Brunson, hey.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Body.
Yes,
But
sir.
OG Anunoby got like the best Knicks score of all time. The little tip in.
Yep.
Oh, I know. That
Yeah,
was
that's
one
like
of
the
them. That
best,
was
yeah,
great.
one
That
of
was
the best,
One of the
amazing.
best moments of Knicks.
Crazy.
So,
But yeah, shout out
shout out to
Brunson.
that, but I heard it's been crazy.
Listen.
the last day or two. I feel like the group chat been very active
Crazy.
because we've had an unbelievable amount of moves in the NBA.
Thundering.
The first one that set it all off, right?
was it?
The
Thundering.
trade.
Well, we gotta talk.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh,
Because that's
my
where
cousin.
Hey, man.
Well, we gotta
That's
talk
where it all
about-
starts.
We gotta talk about first. My cousin got traded. I
Yep.
see you. I'm you know what I mean. However, we gotta.
He almost came to the city,
this
boy.
Little piggyback situation. It's really got started with the JB situation.
Oh, true.
JB and Giannis Antetokounmpo were possibly on the verge of getting traded. That didn't happen. The Milwaukee
Yeah, Celtics were close though.
They were very close.
Yeah.
People were saying at one point that the Celtics were more likely to get him, but I was kind of hoping no, we don't, because I don't want to say if it was just JB and like one little player, one little pick, okay, but they wanted too much.
They wanted a lot.
They got a king's ransom.
They wanted a lot.
Holy.
So because Giannis said he wanted to get out of Milwaukee, they traded his behind to the one and only Miami Heat.
Oh.
Now, when I tell you the boy went to South Beach, the boy is going to South Beach to play with Bam Adebayo.
Pat Riley does it again.
Come on, guys.
Pat Riley does it again. What do you think? Like initial thoughts for Giannis to the Heat versus the Celtics? It's crazy that it came down to the Celtics. Do you think that would have been something crazy Giannis and Tatum.
Giannis, Tatum.
Here's the thing.
I think it will be dangerous.
You think that would have been something
I
crazy?
don't think so.
Dangerous. No.
That's what I'm saying. I kind of like.
so.
I don't know if it would be
No?
crazy over the top at
No,
least.
I don't think Tatum and Giannis would have really done damage, especially Tatum coming off of injury this past year and him not showing what he needed to show. I think at the end of the day, when I'm thinking about this Giannis trade, I'm thinking about my cousin going to Miami, okay? I'm thinking the Twin Towers. I'm thinking Rasheed Wallace and Ben Wallace going crazy, because at the end of the day, I feel like it's gonna be trouble to score in Miami.
Yeah, interesting though to make your two key pieces big men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
It's just
A 4 or
interesting
5.
to me for that to be the pairing of.
I mean, he got what? Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis.
Yep.
And the Milwaukee Bucks, everybody.
Yeah.
They got Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jaime Jaquez, Kasparis, John Akunis. 4 first-round picks, everybody. 4 first-round picks, everybody. And a second-round pick for 2033.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. That's like what? Potential 9 players. For
It's
2
crazy. It really is.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. And I cannot believe the Heat gave up that much.
Yeah, I mean, they were willing to probably match whatever the Celtics did.
Yeah.
They just really wanted a superstar.
Yeah. Yeah, they wanted the 5-star for sure.
Maybe it has to do with, to be honest, I don't know how the fandom in Miami is. Like, for me, I feel like Celtics are good enough that they don't need to have that player with where their roster is at right now and where their competitive nature has been over the last decade. Like, the fans go to the games. Yeah. But in Miami, it might be different. Like, them years LeBron was there and they winning chips and they going far, you go crazy, and then these years that you're kind of mediocre.
Teams,
and if we think about it, they're always like a playing team. Even when they went into long playoff runs, they'll be like a low seed.
Yes.
It's not like they were dominant, right? Except one year they might have had a decent record, but
I think the last
nonetheless,
was like all playing.
Nonetheless, why would you be? If you wouldn't have to give up that much if it wasn't important to have a real superstar?
Yes, yes. And I think when you kind of look at it, it's like, okay, Bam is great and he can score, and he had that amazing 83-point game or 84-point game.
I totally forgot about
something like that. But again, they still needed a box office superstar, and I think Giannis really brings that, especially in Miami, because you know what I mean. Pat Riley's getting older. Eric Spoelstra hasn't won anything big in the last couple of years. They need a big splash with someone who can really do big personalities. And when you look at Bobby Portis, Giannis, and Bam Adebayo, I'm like, okay, like, you know what I mean. I'm okay with those guys being my backcourt. You know what I mean. Yeah. So,
but what does that mean with like Miami's bench? They don't really have
who do they have?
But I don't think they re-signed Wiggins, so they re-signed Wiggins.
Oh, I saw
they got a deal with him.
Contract.
But they don't. I didn't think they had re-signed Norman Powell.
Oh, so
I don't know.
They haven't re-signed Norman Powell.
So he's gone, right? He's free agent.
He might.
My initial thoughts to kind of give my thoughts on this is probably the big needle mover that started the first domino. I would say like for the Bucks, I'd give them a solid like B+ on that trade.
Really?
Because they got a lot for Giannis, bro. I mean, if he doesn't want to stay with you, and you've had this, obviously there's this tension, right, where they were saying he's injured, he's not ready to play last season, remember? And he's saying, I'm kind of trying to play, like, I'm good. They're shutting me down. Like, you're at odds, right? Yeah. It's like when Jimmy Butler was at odds with the Heat. Eventually, you just got to move on. I thought they got a lot for him. I think they got a lot for him.
So they got 3 players and a bunch of picks.
They got Tyler Hero.
They got Tyler.
They got Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, who was nice, and Jaime Jaquez.
Jaime Jaquez is actually kind of nice.
Second place in 6-man last year, and then 3 first-round picks, 1 first-round pick swap, and then a 2020 or a second-round pick in 2033.
That's not terrible.
So I mean, that's great. That's a great haul.
That's a good haul. 7 for 2.
Potential 9.
I mean, potential 9.
9 for 2.
Maybe 9 for 2. That's insane.
Well, we'll take out the second round. 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Take out the 8. We'll go 8.
But that lineup for the Bucks.
Them second round picks ain't nothing.
The lineup for the Bucks this year is looking funny.
Who's gonna be their number 1?
Brother.
Tyler Hero.
Tyler
Hero with Jaime.
Oh my God.
So basically, you move the core of the Heat.
Yeah,
Kyle-
go to Milwaukee.
And Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, Miles Turner, Ryan Hollins. That's interesting. We'll see what moves they make.
So you give Milwaukee B+?
I'll give Milwaukee a
What
B
about
plus,
Miami?
and I'll give Miami I'll give them a B because they got a
that's fair.
superstar
They got
player.
a
I feel like they
superstar.
gave up a lot,
They got what
but
they wanted. You know
I
what I'm
wouldn't
saying?
penalize them too much. A B.
Miami got a superstar. Miami got a bona fide number one.
Yep.
And you know, what I mean, the last decade he's been, you know, what I mean, MVP finalist for the last, you know, what I mean, almost 6 seasons. He's an NBA All-Star.
When he's
you know what I
healthy,
mean? He's an
dominating.
NBA champion. He's an MVP,
Yeah.
NBA MVP.
True that.
I'm like, okay, I could take that. You know what I mean? With Giannis being in South Beach, my whole thing is, and this is what I heard a lot from, you know what I mean, from Miles Turner, with him coming out and stuff like that in another situation. Miles Turner said Giannis wasn't showing up to team meetings on time. Giannis wasn't doing all these things the way he needed to be on time. And so I wonder, you know, with Pat Riley and Mr. Steal Your Cookies, y'all already know how he was doing with LeBron, Mr. Steal Your Cookies, how he's going to feel when it comes to, you know what I mean, Giannis, you know, making sure he's on time. And I also wonder how y'all feel about Bam. You know what I mean? Having another superstar, do you feel like that kind of crowds his space, or do you feel like Bam?
Yeah, but he was with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
So he's fine to be number 2.
I agree.
For sure.
I agree.
He's fine with that. It didn't work with him trying to having the potential to be the number 1.
That's true.
He could have taken over that this year.
True.
He really could have. And Hero was out many of those games, but he's not really like a 30-point, like you're gonna, or 28 points,
I think
27 points.
2010, you know?
Yeah, that's for sure. He's an all-star, and he's a good. I've seen him be a menace defensively in like a playoff series versus Celtics before.
Yep.
So I mean, it could be something. I'm just
I feel like
they
maybe
gave up a lot.
The points might drop a little bit, but I feel like the rebound's going to still stay there. The dunks
Yeah.
going to stay there. But
I think they're not done. They got to make another move. They got to
Agreed.
get one more. They got to get one more thing, and I don't know if it's a point guard or a shooting guard or something, but they need one more little spice to kind of bring in everything to kind of make
Yeah.
it. Because I feel like right now with Andrew Wiggins, Devian Mitchell,
They would need like Norm Powell at the minimum back.
Yeah,
but,
That's the minimum.
All right,
yeah.
let's
Maybe
hear.
a little better.
Camden, what's your grade then? What are your grading for each side?
I'm gonna say a B- for Miami
Okay.
because I think it's a lot. I think you're gonna be crippled the next couple years, especially.
Yeah, but
with
it's Giannis though. But at least the B-. I respect
B-
it.
for Giannis because he's been hurt, and I think I'll give a B to Milwaukee,
Milwaukee.
just because
big haul.
they got a you know what I mean, they got a lot. I don't think Tyler Hero is anything in my opinion. I don't think you know what I mean, I think you know Jaquez might be something, you know what I mean, but I don't know. That's really it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Other than that, I'm like, you got a 6-man, you got a dude who used to be able to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's fair.
B- and a B.
Yeah, B-
YBK.
I feel like I don't know. I'm that person where I feel like Giannis is the type of a person, a player where he can carry the whole team, like a Luka bringing to the finals. Giannis, of course, he had J. Rue and Chris Middleton, but Giannis himself kind of carried himself to the finals.
Yes,
in the Bucks.
yes.
So I feel like for Miami, B+, and Bucks B+, because Bucks got a whole. You never know these first round draft picks going to be.
So you rate
Yeah.
a
Huge
superstar.
value.
You rate a superstar around a B+. If you get back an MVP, you know, NBA Finals MVP, you're like, hey, you're getting around a B+, even if he's kind of damaged goods in a sense. YBK.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. I feel like
Well, we'll see. We have some more people to talk about.
Oh, yeah, we
like
got
we'll
plenty.
continue from there, but
Plenty.
because we'll be able to look and you'll probably have some hindsight when we look at some of these other moves that were made. Because I heard that there was a big name that got traded for a bag of chips, but we'll get to it. Let's go on to YBK. I want you to lead us through. You got to lead us through here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me
You got to get us a nice little list up right here
got
for like
you.
so we could just because we got to be able to
we can
bang
talk
our
about
grades
it.
out here. We can talk about it because there's some major moves.
some
But let's
huge
go.
moves.
I don't mind to go in like we could look at the little order, sequential little order here to see.
Because we
So we gotta go
know.
all the way down because I know that like Trae Young got extended. We gotta talk about Mr. LaMelo Ball.
Yep.
But let me see. So this is. Whoa.
So we just talked about Miami,
Yep.
Giannis, and Milwaukee.
That was the first big move.
That was the first big move. The next one, I would say what?
LaMelo.
LaMelo.
Yeah, let's see.
Where's the order?
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's try to find a little link real quick.
We're trying to give you guys the timing of all these things because we want y'all to experience it, you know what I mean, in terms of how we felt it. But, you know, when kind of looking at the last, I think, news after that.
Here, well, we could, for sure, let's think about the big ones, for sure. So let's look at the LaMelo one.
Okay.
How do we think, what are we thinking generally about that?
So LaMelo.
That's crazy. I kind of was like, really? LaMelo? That's what they got?
So YBK, LaMelo Ball gets traded to
Minnesota. So Minnesota gets LaMelo Ball and Josh Green.
Wow.
Charlotte gets Naz Reid, a 2033 unprotected first round, and 3 second-round picks and pick swaps for 28, 29, 30.
Crazy.
How do you guys feel about this? I mean,
You think LaMelo just wanted out?
I
Or do you think
mean,
the team just kind of...
No, they accepted an offer for him. I mean, that's a pretty good... Naz Reid's a 6-man,
Yep.
right?
Solid.
Potential starter.
Yep.
And then you get multiple... What? You get a first-round pick, 3 second-round picks, and 3 pick swaps?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
For LaMelo. LaMelo's good, but, like, he's more like a superstar name, not necessarily...
Like a Giannis
Like,
type
he makes shots for sure,
don't
and he's
think-
tricky, but...
You don't think that Minnesota fleeced the Hornets with this trade?
Not necessarily. I feel like they paid fairly. That, looking at it, I think they paid fairly.
Because I'm like, Charlotte's getting Naz Reid. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. Which, like, yes, you'll probably be great with Knoepel and those guys. You'll be able to do something, do what you need to do. Y'all got 3 second-round picks?
A first-round pick,
One
one first round,
right.
3 second-rounders, and 3 pick swaps, though.
But that's what I'm saying. Is
That's good, though.
The pick swaps I'm cool with. But the second-round picks is like...
Yeah, but three second-round picks is more just like a little bit of like... In this way, I look at it is if they want to make if they want to make another deal for like a little player or veteran player to someone, like, all right, take 2 second-round picks for me to get that little versatile veteran player I need to get signed for my squad. I mean, I don't really think it's like they're looking at it like it's a big value. I agree with you. Second-round pick is it's not necessarily something,
I'm
but
like, okay. I'm like, that's cool. So I really get a first round and 3 pick swaps.
But LaMelo's a lot of money. I just feel like it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's too bad they lost Dante DiVincenzo late in the playoffs to the ruptured Achilles because he don't miss the whole year.
Right.
And that would have been a good guard to have on your team already who could help be like a ball handler. But this lets Edwards play more of a true shooting guard instead of having to like run point
And
style.
be the point guard facilitator.
Right.
Yeah, good facilitator, but
And if you have
they don't have Randall no more, and they don't have Naz Reid.
But you
so
got
now you
Gordon
get
Daniels.
Yeah, but like you lose 2 big guys and you get the guards. Yeah, you sign Ayu Dosunmu to an extension and you get him, which is great guards. I think it's interesting that that's the build out for their team, but we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna say my grade looking at it is I'm tending to lean on both sides of it where it's like a fair deal. I feel like Minnesota gave up a bit, so I'm gonna call them like a C+.
Okay.
Because I just don't. The reason why I'm not going to the B territory is I know LaMelo is an all-star in a sense, but he don't push me over the meter when you're adding him to that Minnesota team.
You just don't. Listen, I think LaMelo's one of those gems that you just don't hear about because he's on a crappy team. And now for the first time last year...
We do hear about him, though.
You hear about him racing.
Not the first time. That announcer, listen, he has fun. I think, if anything, it's the opposite. We hear about him, even though he's been on a crap team for a few years, we hear about him because they make like high, splashy little plays.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And shout out to him.
situations.
He's nasty. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like hating on
No,
LaMelo.
I know you're not, but that's what I'm saying. I think him on a team where he actually has to do stuff. He has another alpha male that's playing next to him. He has a chance to possibly be in the playoffs, where I think even this past year, when they were fighting for a chance to be in the playoffs, it was like, okay, wow, like you really saw his maturity. You really saw him actually kind of do something. Now, do I think the Hornets, wanted to pay him $300 million for this next contract? I don't think so.
Right.
Especially when you haven't brought me to the playoffs and I got 2 young studs who are going to be nasty. However, like YBK said, I think it's going to take a lot of pressure off Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
And
they better hope they like the Splash Brothers, though. I've seen people saying that. They better hope it's something like that.
I think it's going to be.
Because that's like, if it's something like that, then okay.
But I'm kind of excited for the Timberwolves, though. I feel like they're going to get dynamic duo for sure.
Because you still got Rudy Gobert.
Yep.
Who doesn't need doesn't need to necessarily score.
Great defender, no, for
That's
sure.
what I'm saying. So it's like, bro, when you kind of look at it, you're like, all right, you got Rudy Gobert, who's going to anchor the middle. They might need to get one more of the big man. But other than that,
okay,
they're going to be all right.
I agree.
I'm not saying this takes him over the hump, though, to win a championship.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. I just do think it's going to be a little bit more fun to watch, and it's going to be they're going to be decent.
I agree.
Okay.
So I think I would rate them. I'm gonna say a B and a B plus. I think Minnesota got a B plus. I think the Hornets got a B because you got a decent amount of draft capital. I think you got Naz Reid, which is a nice, solid guy to hold down with these young boys. I still see Charlotte being a play-in team or a very low-seeded playoff team. YBK, what are we thinking?
I feel good for the Timberwolves, everybody. I'll give it a nice A- over here.
Come on.
A- is
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm very excited for
Playboy.
two youngins,
Wow.
Anthony Edwards, and LaMelo Ball coming in. I feel it's going to be a dynamic duo. And speaking about Rudy, I was kind of worried about their backcourt, but I'm like, nah, I feel like Rudy can definitely take. And I feel like his game might change too with LaMelo coming in as well.
Me too.
I feel like the culture of Minnesota is going to be definitely different than last year.
Yeah.
And then for the Hornets, I give them like a B minus. I don't think. Yeah, they got what, 1 first round and 3 second rounds. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe 2 would have been cool, but yeah, I don't think the Hornets got enough.
Because
Yeah,
the pick
a B
swaps
minus.
only go to the second round and that first round, right? Where do the pick swaps go in?
It's like where whoever has the higher, they get to trade up into a higher pick if.
For all 3 of those picks.
Yeah, exactly, right? If Charlotte has like a better pick than them.
Right.
Yeah.
So they get to trade, basically go up.
I'm all right
I mean,
with
it's
that.
still cool. They gave them a lot. I feel like it's pretty even. It's close to me.
Okay.
I just feel like for me, I'm saying C plus for Minnesota.
Okay.
I don't think it's necessary. I just don't see it being like a crazy
don't
big.
see the-
I don't see the difference in them building the team like this. I don't know. Like that's just where I'm leaning.
Right.
Like I feel like the teams that were competing had that like big. I guess Rudy is a good big guy, but losing Randall and Naz Reid and then replacing that, your big replacement being LaMelo, who's like basically an upgraded version of that DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
DiVincenzo had the 7th most amount of 3-point shots made last year, so he was like one of the top
he
10
can score a lot.
3-point shooter. So LaMelo obviously is going to average more assists, but I don't know. We'll see. I would love to be proven wrong, and then I would give a B minus to Charlotte, because I feel like they got paid acceptably.
Okay.
And I don't feel like they're in a rebuild. They know it. They're like, we can't be paying all these guys that we have who are our best players right now, like LaMelo and Miles Bridges.
Yeah.
We got to like let's just load up on something else, get some assets, and let's like reset our everything right now.
I see.
So I'm fine with it. Well, all right, I want to talk about this one.
Which one?
What do we think about Ja Morant?
Trailblazer.
We finally see. Listen, hold on. I want to talk about this one.
Oh my gosh.
I want to ask what everybody thinking. The Trailblazers are receiving Ja Morant from the Memphis
What?
Grizzlies in
That's it?
exchange for Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray.
Wow.
And on top of that, the Grizzlies paid an extra $1 million in cash
To
Trailblazers.
Wait, I didn't know about that one.
They said I'm gonna give you an extra $1 million to take him.
What?
So this man got given up for a bag of peanuts and $1 million. Did they just really want to get rid of him
I can't
bad?
believe you said a bag of peanuts.
A bag of peanuts.
I mean, he
bro.
takes-
I mean, like they basically
You know what
said, like
I'm
if
saying?
you give me like a bag of peanuts and a Coca-Cola, I don't know if y'all ever tried that. Put
Yeah, a
peanuts
bag
in a
of
Coke.
peanuts and some
They said
Coke.
that's all I need, and you can have
Can
jobs.
have him. But I mean,
oh my God!
Don't get me
guys.
wrong. I mean, the Trailblazers is
How old is
obviously
Jeremy
NBA
Grant?
purgatory. However,
You think so? I feel like last year they showed improvement.
They did. Didn't
And
they win
shout
two
out,
players?
yeah, they did. They went to the playoffs.
Spurs?
Shout out to Denny. I feel like Jeremy Grant.
Danny.
Is like a little bit older, so I don't mind that. Like, I mean, he's on that what? He had like a $30 million a year contract extension with them.
He averaged 18
And Chris
26,
Murray,
yeah.
like that's it. Like, okay for Ja. The upside for
Oh,
Ja
yeah.
is huge.
Huge.
Yes.
So let's see what happens. He gets one more shot. He gets one more shot up
I
there.
mean, he could come with a vengeance. Be like, all right, bro,
I like it.
Dame's
you
gonna
like
be my
him?
mentor.
You like him at the? You like that?
Yeah,
I
bro.
like this
I
too.
like this one. I'm going on. I like this enough to even say I'd give Trailblazers A- for this one.
Wow, because
Bro,
they bought
all
a
they
bag
gave
of,
up is Jeremy
they
Grant
gave
and
a
Chris
bag of-
Murray.
they
And
gave
then
a
they
bag
said,
of-
can I get $1 million on top of that?
Sure.
They said, can I get $1 million in cash on top of that? That's awesome.
for a bag of peanuts.
Without the $1 million, I'd give it a B plus.
But
The million jumps to A minus.
They could still.
I feel like
make
they
a
have
move.
potential. Yeah, they still could.
Yeah, okay, so shout out to, they say Scoot is in that starting position. No way.
Nah.
Ja is
Ja,
starting
yeah.
at point.
For sure.
So Ja, Drew, I don't know if they're going to trade Drew, though, because his
got
name
you.
has been out there. And Shaden Sharp also is that younger kind of coming up. I almost see
I'll keep
Drew
Drew.
being traded. Tumani Kamara, another youngin' who's kind of showed very durable, play a lot of games, pretty, you know what I mean, puts numbers up. Denny,
And he showed.
yeah, not
great potential,
bad.
Yeah.
Donovan Clingan, so.
And Robert Williams re-signed. They gave him a contract.
Yep.
That's right. I wanted Robert Williams to come back to Boston.
Boy,
For a
I
cheap
like him
little,
in
I like
Boston.
Time Lord.
I liked him in Boston.
Shout out to the Time Lord,
Same.
but
I tell you.
yeah, I gotta say I like this deal. A- for the Trailblazers, and I give a B to Memphis.
Listen.
Got a little couple
Listen.
decent players, you know.
Listen, anytime you can get, I think, a great player who, has some off the field issues, but is a great player, in my opinion. An electric, dominant, fun. For a couple Cracker Jacks,
Cracker Jacks.
I gotta give that an A. So that's definitely an A in my
Straight up
opinion.
A over here.
The Trailblazers, you guys did an amazing job fleecing these guys. Memphis really, really wanted to get rid of Ja. I guess,
so?
it's the end of an era
Yep.
with John Morant and Memphis. I mean, YBK, talk to me. What are we thinking?
I'm gonna have to copy Mikey over here. I'm not gonna give it an A, but I'll give it an A minus to the Trailblazers as well.
Okay.
Because man, come on now, John Morant. Before all this man was a 5-star player.
We were talking
Five-star.
about
A
him.
five-star
We was talking
face of the
about
franchise.
Ja competing with Anthony Edwards for like face of the league at one
Yeah.
point. I feel like we was talking about
Exactly.
Ja really liked that.
Yep.
I mean, I think he still is, and he's got a chance to prove himself.
Yeah, he still got a chance.
Memphis wasn't very good last year, and I
No.
feel like coaching situation wise, he's going to a team that made the playoffs after not making the playoffs for a while. So, the expectation is there to improve and do better, and
The
we'll
upside is
see.
more on Portland than Memphis.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For
so
sure.
A minus to Portland, and I'll give it a solid B minus to Memphis.
Okay.
They could enjoy Jeremy Grant. He's a good scorer.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 32 though, but it's okay.
I hear you.
Yeah.
All right, what other trades we got?
I mean, before we go to a trade,
Yeah.
we need to talk about the news that we heard this morning.
Which one?
We do live in LA.
Oh, you guys sad?
Won't go right there.
Is it a
We
sad
have
day
to.
for you
I
guys?
think we got to talk about this before we
Kind of
get to
exciting for me, but yes,
any
we'll talk
other.
about it.
We got to
We'll
because
talk
I
about
feel like we're talking about A's, we're talking about great decisions,
Yeah.
we're talking about things and what people are trying to do and what people want to do.
Yep.
And I heard a couple days ago that LeBron James has been
Yes.
playing a lot of golf.
Yep.
He has
Yep.
not had the time to meet with the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, I was on the golf course this morning. It was a great time. It was a beautiful morning. You know what I mean? It was nice overcast and everything like that. And I got an alert on my phone. LeBron James has informed the Los Angeles Lakers that he intends to play next season, but he is not playing with them. Fellas,
Bye-bye.
MSD. This is the end of an era when it comes to LeBron James in Los Angeles.
Yep.
I feel like I already know how YBK feels.
Yes.
So I'm going to go to Michael John real quick. Michael John, how do you feel about LeBron saying, I'm playing, But I'm not playing with you, Playboy.
I'm not really surprised. We talked about it when I'd said if I were him, I'd go back, do my retirement tour in Cleveland.
Oh,
And call it. They were a playoff team last year. They should be good again, right?
Yep.
So if I was LeBron, I'd go back to Cleveland. That's what I kind of preferred. Or he could do the Golden State route, go play with Steph and see what happens there. That would be pretty cool.
going back.
I would like that, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad about him leaving the Lakers. He did his thing there. He was there long enough.
Yeah.
His legacy as a Laker is done, and that's it.
YBK,
Yes, sir.
talk to me, Playboy.
All right.
Talk to me.
Everybody knows I'm a LeBron fan.
Come on.
I ain't a Laker fan. I got no team in the NBA, everybody. I'm a LeBron James. I'm very excited for the future. I'm going to a new team, everybody. But he had his nice stay at LA. I mean, Mickey Mouse Championship, he did it for Kobe. I mean, let's do it. You know, you won the MVP, let's go. We love it. But Mr. LeBron James, there was an article, Draymond not accepting his player option, cleared up some cap space for the Warriors. But LeBron says, I ain't going to go to Warrior unless you get AD. There was a little chirp, saying that Golden State Warriors trying to trade for AD this morning after LeBron announced his statement saying he ain't going to play. But it's so funny. The freaking Washington Wizards came right back saying, we are not interested in trading Anthony Davis to anywhere.
Yeah.
So, for me, I kind of want to agree to what Mikey was saying on bringing LeBron back to Cleveland. Or LeBron can go to Miami and team up with Mr. Giannis. But I don't know. That's a far run.
I don't know if they can afford it.
But I don't know. Cleveland also has a pretty big, payroll, though, in terms of, like, their contracts.
Yeah,
So I don't know if they can afford LeBron,
Very
too.
true.
But, I mean, LeBron's open to all 29 teams now except the Lakers, so we'll see. I would love to see him with Curry, though.
This is unbelievable. I think when you're thinking about the LeBron James era and you're thinking about, kind of the beginning, the middle, and now the end, there's a possibility that he will be returning to a possible team or teaming up with someone that he truly has said for most of his career, I've always wanted to play with this person. I've always wanted to play with this person. Now, do I think it was a little stupid to say that he only wants to team up with Anthony Davis before the Warriors got Anthony Davis? Yes. However, if that was just a kind of a ploy to kind of make sure that Draymond gets a little bit more money or X, Y, and the third, because they are under the same, management company, Clutch Sports,
True that.
it would be phenomenal to see LeBron in Cleveland.
But it seems like the Wizards are happy to stay put because they re-signed Trey,
Yes, they did.
4 years, $212 million.
Yes.
So they re-signed him, and they drafted AJ DeBanza,
Yep.
got
Shout out
Alex
to
Sarr over there. Yeah, shout out Brockton, shout out Boston, shout out to AJ. And now they got AD too, who's coming back, coming off of his injury from last year. So I don't know. I'm not sure how to feel about it all. I would probably be open-minded on moving AD for the right price. Like, what do you got to offer me? Just Jimmy Butler, who's coming off ACL? No.
It has to be like Jimmy, Moses,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Pojemski, and then 2 first rounds, something like that,
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's gotta be something big. I think when I kind of look at this situation, especially I'm like, okay, like you got LeBron, who at the end of the day is one of the best, I think, players, to ever grace the court.
For sure.
As well as I feel like last year, to be honest, he played amazing. Like, I think, no lie, I think if it wasn't for him even, doing the things that he do, I don't think the Lakers would even get out the first round.
Yeah.
So, kind of seeing what he was doing with that, I'm kind of like, okay, whatever team that he goes to, and I hope it is a playoff team, except for Boston. I feel like that would be crazy.
Imagine.
That would be wild. I mean, imagine that. That would be insane. But, no, I think whatever team that he goes to, whether it is Cleveland, whether it is Miami, I think it'd be fun.
It's going to be a playoff contention team for sure.
Yeah.
I don't see LeBron going to like a non-playoff team.
Yeah.
But man, to see him back Cleveland, that would be kind of a team up with Donovan Mitchell.
Now, how
That'd be
much? How much are we paying him, YBK? Are we paying him the veteran minimum for $15 million? Are they paying him at how much?
Give him a 2-year, 70, 35 each.
2 years, 70 million.
2 years, 7.
I give him a 1 year contract.
1 year?
Yeah, I'm laughing at you saying that it would if he was on the Celtics, get the hell out of here. I would love it. That would be crazy. 1 year, 20 million. I would do it.
Damn. Listen,
Listen,
20 million?
he could run a little championship with us real quick if he done that.
I mean, damn.
I would do it. I would gladly accept him.
I mean, would you really want to have Tatum, JB, and LeBron?
LBJ?
And LeBron just sits the boys down and says, you know what? It's time.
I would absolutely love that.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I would love that.
I would love it.
Like, he just sits them down and says, you know what, guys? I know that you guys have had some difficulty. I know that I'm here as the grandfather.
I will help you win
We're
the
going to
championship.
win.
What are the odds for where LeBron's going to
Do
end
they
up?
even have that?
Yeah, no, they have to be. It's probably going to be like Golden State, Cleveland, and then some other outliers. Because I feel like those are the ones.
All right, 3 hours ago.
3 hours ago.
Let's go.
Let's see it.
Let's see it. All right. We got minus 250 Golden State already.
Okay.
Yep.
Plus 170 for Cleveland.
Okay.
Plus 800 for Miami.
Whoa, you guys are right.
But we got the 3,000s, but the first one, San Antonio Spurs
That's
with a plus
crazy
3,000. So I guess his top 3 teams will be Warriors, Cavaliers, Miami.
Yeah.
Spurs.
Spurs will be
Whoa.
Spurs. Team up with the Wemby. But yeah, I don't know.
I would like to
That was
see.
cool.
Cooper Flag, LeBron James.
I'll be cool with Cleveland. I'll be fine with it.
Do you think they're gonna re-sign Harden then?
I
I
don't
think Harden got another year on the contract.
Yeah, right? Or would he have
Yeah,
one more?
there it is, another year on the contract.
That mean go and join Donovan
And Harden.
All right.
Yeah.
And Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. I mean, he flips right to the 3 spot right there.
Think about that.
Oh my gosh, you got Harden, Donovan, LeBron, Mobley, Allen.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're right.
He fits right into the 3.
Yeah, that would be dirty.
That would be a crazy team.
That would be a crazy
That would
team.
push Cleveland a little further than where they were.
Yep.
But speaking of, what happened today?
So, exactly. There's some more trades.
Mr. Kawhi Leonard, everybody.
What?
He is back to Toronto!
What?
Everybody, he got traded today. Holy moly. I saw this and I'm like, Drake's happy. But let's see who.
Kawhi back in the 6.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Back in the
Ooh.
6.
So the Raptors only get Kawhi Leonard, but the Clippers receive Grady Dick,
Yep.
Brandon Ingram back in LA, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and a first-round pick swap for 2027.
Cool.
Dang.
Wow.
Why so much for Kawhi?
Because he balled out
Well,
last
he went
year.
crazy last year.
Yeah,
He did.
he showed
In
himself
fairness,
last
he
year.
did go crazy last year.
But he's been off and on. He ain't, some years he's playing some.
I
years
hear
he's playing
you.
70 games. Next year he's playing 10 games.
Yeah, last year he averaged almost 28, 6 and 4 almost.
How many games he played last year?
65.
How many games he played the year before that?
37.
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, that year, I'm sure raised his value for sure. Because he's coming off
It's still
what?
a good fit. You know what?
35?
Yo, that's huge for the Raptors. That's an A. I'm going right off the bat and saying
What?
that's an A for the Raptors,
What
bro.
is the team?
Because
looking
all they
like?
gave up was Brandon Ingram to get Kawhi Leonard to fill him in, and Grady Dick wasn't even playing nothing.
They have a solid starting 5.
They do, bro, because Quickly was injured, remember?
Yes, he was.
Quickly was playing good last year. RJ
RJ
Barrett's
was there.
still on the team. Kawhi Leonard, Scotty Barnes at the 4, and Jacob Pertl.
Barnes.
If they could upgrade Jacob Pertl, or if he could play like a little bit, elevate the gameplay,
True.
that's already a dangerous team. And remember, they had a good 7-game series with Cleveland.
Yes, they did.
So we'll see.
And with Kawhi, he was already been there. Mm-hmm. And he won one with them. Oh, I feel like it brings a lot of culture change in that team.
Oh gosh,
It's gonna be crazy.
I'm looking at
That's a
this.
pretty good roster. I like the move. I'm giving it an A.
actually
And
not
listen,
bad.
It's not
I'm not mad that listen, I like Brandon Ingram. I hope he plays well in LA
True.
with the Clippers. Clippers got some first round picks back from Kawhi. They had
did.
to move on. It was time to move on from the whole Paul George and Kawhi Leonard experiment.
I agree.
It just didn't work out. Injuries derailed it. Seasons, interesting seasons and
They're
stuff.
rebuilding.
Just-
They're trying to get something later. They ain't gonna win anytime soon. The Clippers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised with this Intuit Dome. It's like, okay, we had Kawhi. He brought in the
True.
seats for a little bit. Okay, now we're shipping you off. Like it just.
Yeah, but he's been on the team for a while. You got to think about it. You're right, but the stadium is kind of one thing that helps the team, like to be able to get rid of Kawhi because we have this new arena. There's like a new fandom that we're building here. Our veteran who's been around for a while has to leave now, but like you know what I feel like it's not a terrible timing. True. Maybe that's just my feeling. I feel like you always living in the shadow of the Lakers anyway. Yeah. As a Clippers basketball team.
Always a little brother.
So I feel like they have to kind of rebuild for all that they gave up for Paul George. The repercussions set in, and now they have to kind of like
take some stuff.
Yeah. They're not gonna break even, but they got to at least gain some gain some ground back on what they gave up initially for Paul George. So that's why I'm not mad at it. I'll give a good B for Clippers, and I'll give an A for the Raptors, just because I think it's a good fit for them. He's played for them before. Yeah. I was reading the other day that Ujiri, who went over to Dallas, he's the new president there, was interested, like, oh, let me grab him over for here. Wow. But then he went back to Raptors, so that's that. Yeah. I would have liked to see Kawhi in Dallas. It would have been cool, too.
I agree. I'll give a high grade to the Toronto Raptors. I'll give it a nice B plus A minus.
Okay.
I feel like Kawhi's gonna like it over there in Canada.
Okay.
And then Clippers, give it a B. They ain't gonna win anytime soon. They're gonna load up here right now. Because what you just said, they're gonna have to. They gave up 2 stars. You know what I'm saying? 2 5-stars.
2 5 stars.
And now they're gonna have to reassess here.
Yeah.
How about you, David?
I'm probably thinking like. I think Toronto is like a B, because I think you know what I mean. You get Kawhi back. He's 35. You know what I mean? It's not a bad situation. You know what I mean? It's a resurgence for your young bloods where they can kind of get a veteran player who can kind of help them out a little bit. Yeah. You're also getting a player that gave you a championship. So in terms of the tickets to the games, people are going to be more excited, things like that. You know what I mean? You won't have so much bad taste in your mouth from getting out the playoffs early last year. I think for the Clippers, though, I think it's a B minus.
Ooh.
C plus, to be honest. Because I'm like, you know what I mean? You playing catch up when, you know, a couple years ago you had Norman Powell and him and everything like that. You know, it's just kind of a waste, in my opinion. So we'll see, you know what I mean, if the Clippers kind of come out of that shell in the next couple years, next 5 years, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. Look, it's still
ultimately, I look at the legacy of Kawhi there in the Clippers as being like the one time they made the conference finals. Remember, he had the partially torn ACL?
Yep. Right.
So he tore his ACL, essentially. So there was one time he made the conference finals, and then the other time they got, to the semis, conference semis, but always PG was hurt or he was hurt, and the team just didn't last. So
that's what I'm saying. It's,
for me, that's what I'm thinking about for the legacy. Yeah. But his legacy in Toronto is that he won a chip. I don't care what happened there if it was Clay got injured and KD got injured. I don't care. Yeah. He won the chip there, and that's his legacy, and now he's going back there to a competitive team. I like it. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah. That shot, he did it.
A lot of big moves, guys.
A lot of big moves.
Against the 76ers, game 7.
It was definitely, my phone was buzzing when it came to this NBA free agency, you know what I mean? And especially, with LeBron leaving, Kawhi getting traded. It's 2 big names.
And LA lost 2 stars.
2 stars. Yeah. I'm waiting for the for the earthquake, because the last time one of the stars came, we had an earthquake. So I'm wondering if we're gonna get one. It's supposed to be a pink moon tonight, so we'll see what happens.
You want to hear about a good storyline that's been going on?
What's up?
Jalen Duran had said that he wanted to have a sign and trade.
Really?
So he declined to meet with Detroit and was meeting with the Lakers. And meeting with the Kings. He wanted to play out west. Now Detroit comes out and says, we are going to match any offer sheet presented to him. Because he's a restricted free agent.
Yes.
So that's crazy. I'm like, at first I was thinking it was interesting. I was hearing rumblings, maybe sign and trade. It would be harder for the Lakers because who y'all going to trade?
Right.
You just gave Austin Reeves a max extension.
I don't know about that.
So what, you're not going to keep, you can't get rid of him now, right?
Nope.
And Ayton opted into his $8 million. I would much rather, if you guys got Durant to pair with Luka, that'd be nice. I just think it would cost a lot. And I look at Sacramento as having the better package that could be Sabonis.
Yeah.
Going
I can see that
as like a sign and trade. That one made more sense to me, because I wouldn't mind seeing what a Sabonis Cade would be, where Durant was great in the regular season. Don't get me wrong, intensity, athletic,
Sabonis
like close to 2010 for a lot of months. But in the playoffs, he was a little bit quieter.
Well, why is Durant trying to leave in the first place? I thought Detroit looked good last year.
That's what I thought too.
He doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be under.
He didn't think they were going to pay him there correctly.
He was under club option for the last 2 years, so I'm sure he's like, yo, I need my own. Like, I can't stay here.
What does that mean, being under club option?
He's like a restricted free agent, right? Where the club has the option to either that, like the previous year, they just paid his base salary, but this year now they can match any offer he gets from free agency.
Yeah, so basically club option is like the team. It's up to the team to keep him or not. But a player option is like when the player can choose to stay in the team.
So if the team keep picking your joint up, if you got like a 3-year team option and you don't want to play for the team no more, the team can just keep picking your joint up and you still got to play.
You still got to play for the team.
Yeah, because they drafted him, so they have his rights.
They have the control.
Or did they trade for him? Did they actually draft him?
I think.
Yeah. So they drafted him. So that makes more sense.
Yeah.
So it's like, you want to leave. Maybe he didn't want to leave for a couple years. And, get me out of Detroit, get me out of Detroit. And it's like, nah, we're going to keep paying you because...
He was drafted by Charlotte, but he got traded.
See, I called that.
You did
I knew it. I remembered, right?
Okay,
See?
then.
He went to the Knicks, and then he went to the Detroit.
I remembered, bro.
Yes.
See? I remembered that. But anyways, it's just... I think it's... I think it's interesting that he's not going to run it back.
Yeah.
But I would like to see him the most. It would be very interesting to see him with Luka. Yeah. Luka plays good with people like that.
And maybe that's where he wants to go.
I would love to see
it. He
it.
said, I played with Cade. I said, I want to play with Luka.
He would be an upgrade to Ayton.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Big upgrade to Ayton. Oh, my God.
That'd be dirty money. Dirty money. Okay.
All right.
Miles Bridges to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Hornets are dumping. That's why I felt like they was ready to move on from Melo and it was ready to move on from Bridges.
It's just so weird to me that it's like, oh, you still have Knopo, you still got a couple of these young buds that are coming in. It's like, why are you getting rid of these older veterans that still got game? Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Like, I felt like the Hornets were actually building some culture last year.
I feel like it's too much money for them because those dudes are due for, like, extensions. That's big money.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you got to pay the young bucks.
You're going to have to pay the young bucks in a few years.
Yeah. So the Suns got Miles Bridges, 2029 first-round pick, and a second-round pick for 2027.
Okay.
Hornets got Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal, and an unprotected first-round pick.
Okay.
So they basically traded first-round picks.
Basically. Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal's like I say 2-3-star players, not that as much value.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
There's a talent ceiling for Miles Bridges. Phoenix is interesting.
I know.
Because they re-signed that kid Gillespie. I felt like he proved himself last year.
I agree.
Devin Booker. So it's not terrible. Jalen Green, if he can be healthy this year.
Yeah, he can definitely.
He's good when he was on the court.
True.
Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks.
We'll see. Mark Williams, you got to stay healthy. You got to play well. But
that's the problem.
I like that. Yeah. I think it's a good move, like for both sides, kind of. Like I'm not mad on either side. Like can't really keep Miles Bridges, get something out of it.
Yeah,
I like that.
Maybe like a B both ways.
Yeah, exactly. Because they got some picks too, the Suns.
Yeah, I'll probably get at a B both ways, C plus both ways. It ain't do much for either one. Fair. It's like, you know what I mean. It's chill.
Yeah,
it ain't terrible.
Pretty good.
Because I'm like Phoenix to me, you know what I mean. You got Devin Booker even trying to change his thing by changing his number. So I'm like, you know what I mean. Phoenix to me is kind of one of those teams where it's like you're not gonna, even if you do make the playoffs, you're gonna be a low seed. You know you're not gonna really do anything when it comes to the big boys anyway. So you know they're just trying to kind of get some pieces and make Devin Booker happy to make it seem like they got somebody.
Yeah.
So
interesting. Yeah. Bridges to Phoenix.
Anything else? Any other big news?
There's been signings. I don't know if there's been any major other trades though besides that.
So we know Trae Young got his money. Look, we should talk about this.
Oh, yeah, let's see his money.
Because there's been a lot of re-signings.
There's been a lot of
He got 4 years, 212.
He got the max, 4 years, 212. So I'm okay with that. I feel like Washington needed that. What are we feeling about Austin Reeves getting his break? Because I feel like, fam, talk to me.
Like, yeah, he pulled out last year.
It's a lot.
It's true, but like, he ain't worth no 41, 44, 47 million.
4 years, 185.
I can't put no money on the floor for that.
I can't do that too.
I can't do it.
I'm not even a Lakers fan anymore. I feel like it's crazy.
$185 million?
Nah.
I appreciate the white boy. Listen, white chocolate, I see you out here. You did your thing. I see you on the golf course, you doing your thing. Lit. You lit. But however, $41 million, you was not that guy.
He averaged 23, 4, and 5.
You're not that
career
guy.
high, but you ain't $41 million worth.
Now, do you think they're paying him for what he's about to be and not what he was because he got suppressed by LeBron? Or they're like, do you know what I mean? Because this makes him the highest paid undrafted player in the history of the NBA.
Wow. You're right. I mean, he is young.
Undrafted.
He's coming off his 28th season. So
even Jalen Brunson took less money than he did to get this chip.
True that.
Big body Brunson. So I'm, you know what I mean?
I feel like it is the potential because right now, what he did so far, I don't think it's like extraordinary. Like,
I mean, you needed to sign someone though. You have to have a team. LeBron ain't coming back. You have a Luka and Ayton. That's it.
Why don't you sign in? I would have signed
Bronny James.
Austin Reeves for what's the face for JB.
I mean,
that would have been nasty.
That would have been.
But we ain't want no. Reeves ain't an upgrade though.
True,
for JB.
That would have been nasty.
Two-way player. This signing, I say a C-. I'm so sorry.
I see. I think it's a D+. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm going B. Y'all are hating on the. It's your own team, and I'm playing fair.
Nah, man.
I'm playing fair.
A B?
So what do you give it?
This.
A C-.
C-.
D+.
D+ for Austin Reeves' contract, but 4 years, $185 million is not that bad.
It's $41 million. What are you talking about?
Max
not that
contracts go crazier, like $60 million a year, bro.
I'd rather pay Trae Young that $212.
Higher.
I'd rather pay Trae Young that $212, and Trae Young is nimble bimble.
Yeah, but you got Luka. You need someone to help alleviate when Luka's off the court, and I don't know. I don't think it's bad because you have to spend that money somewhere.
Listen, you have to spend it somewhere. You know how when you go to the grocery store, right, and they got the really, really nice cereal on the top shelf, the Honey Nut Cheerios, and then you see the same kind of looking Cheerios on the bottom shelf in that big bag, but it don't got no markings on it, ain't got no honeycomb on it, ain't got none of this. Luka Doncic is Honey Nut Cheerios. Austin Reeves is the Cheerios that you get in the bag that got a little bit of coating on it.
But sometimes you need to go get that bag and be happy with it.
Honey Nut, he does Cheerio.
Exactly, it's just Cheerio.
Oh my god.
But for $41 million, I feel like what you did was you just opened the bag, threw it in a box that said Honey Nut Cheerios in it, resealed it, and sold it to me.
Damn.
That's how I feel.
Well, listen.
That's how I feel.
I feel like he proved himself enough with his numbers.
I need 25 points per game more.
But I feel like he proved it with his numbers last year.
I mean, 23.
I know he was injured with some, but I feel like he proved it.
What was his numbers last year?
23, 5, and 5.
No. What was his turnover ratio?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
How many turnovers he had per game?
Let me see.
How many blocks? I don't trust him.
I mean, you have to. You need something.
You have to.
He knows your system.
That's what I'm saying. They were cuffed.
Three turnover a game.
Think about it. So I'm giving 5 assists. I have 3 turnovers over a game. It's 2 assists a game.
No, it's not bad. It's not like that. It doesn't. You can't equate it like that.
What you mean that's not like that?
You can't equate it like that because 5 assists a game is very useful, and 3 turnovers can come from you attacking. Right? Look at his efficiency. Look at how good is he on the court. Who's the best player on the Lakers when Luka Doncic is off the court?
Him.
It's Austin Reeves. I mean, it just is what it is. That's what you've got to pay for a number 2 on a team. $45 million a year. It's true.
For number 2, you got to pay $41 million.
Yes, bro. Look at all the good teams. Tatum and Brown get paid. You know, Jamal Murray and Jokic. It is what it is.
Oh, you're right. Jamal and Jokic are
like you have to look. It's always like 2 top people who are getting paid.
Jamal's doing.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I mean, it's similar though. I feel like it's similar. Man. He's also 28 too. You know.
You're right.
You've molded him there, but he took a break. You know why, too? He gave a discount to them last time. 4 years, $50 million, remember?
Who?
Reeves. His last contract was 4 years, $50 million when he was in 2020.
Yeah, it was.
2.
Yeah, 4 year, $53 million.
Exactly. So he said, I took a discount last time. I'm not taking a discount this time. Pay me I proved myself, and I feel
Should've
like
traded that nigga.
he did enough to prove himself. I can't put it down. We can't put it to a D tier. But listen, it's your team. I understand.
What a come up though. He went from 13 million this year and he gained 41 next year.
That's what I'm saying.
Sheesh.
He worth 13 million. He not worth 41 million.
Well, what about some other? We could run through a few other signings. I feel like there hasn't been like those are the big ones we've seen so far.
That Porzingis got a
Y'all
2-year
gotta let us
extension.
know. Y'all gotta hit us
Porzingis-
up. Hit us up in the DMs. Y'all gotta let us know how y'all feel.
Porzingis
about
got a good one.
Shit, for real. Cause I'm like, bruh, like I need to know what the people think. Cause I'm like,
I feel like it's a fair contract for what his market value is, and it just is what it is.
wildin'. All right, what else we got?
What do we think about CJ McCollum going back to Atlanta for 1 year, 21 mil?
All right, that's not bad.
I like what he did in the
Not bad.
playoff run, and I like the fact that they got him back for just 20 mil. I know he's a little bit older, but 1 year,
Still, he's a good scorer.
prove it deal that you
good.
still got it as a veteran to try to get one more contract in your career. I'd give it a B plus.
Okay.
That's
All right.
solid.
I can give it a B.
You like that?
I like that.
Okay.
It's a
He's
pretty
a little
good
old.
price too. B.
Sam?
I'll give it a B.
Run it.
Yeah,
Shout out to
run
CJ
it.
McCollum.
I like him. He's a
He
good
had some
scorer.
big playoff games.
What else? We got anything else?
Ayo Dusanmu
How much did he
got
get for?
re-signed to Minnesota. What do you think? 5 years, 112 milli. He was pretty. He showed flashes, and I know he had that 40-point
Oh yeah.
playoff game and stuff. But damn, that's a lot of money. 112 milli. I know it's 5 years, but we'll see. It's a lot of money.
I feel like Austin Reeves is this contract.
That's what I'm
We
saying.
give this one to
No.
Austin.
Yes.
That's fair
That's
for
what
me.
I
Y'all still on Austin.
That's-
I give it a B minus for Minnesota because I feel like he's good, and 112 for 5 years is not a lot.
For a 6-man,
Not bad.
Pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. That would have been a 5-year contract.
100. Let's say 120 for Austin Reeves then.
I'm gonna give this a B plus.
Ooh, that's
Because
good.
of the 5-year situation, and next year you might be alright, but like now you got some money, you can spend a little bit more on recovery, you can spend a little bit more money on the food that you eat, you could do a little something, you might upgrade a little bit, a little action.
I like this contract because they give a player option in the end. It's like, all
Yeah,
right, it's
last
up
year.
to you if you want to stay with us, or if you balled out, go ahead, taste the free agency.
That's fine.
And you be 31.
That's fine.
Yeah, perfect.
I'll give it a nice B.
Okay.
I got breaking news just right now.
Talk to
Phoenix Suns just signed ex-Laker Luke Kennard in a 2-year, $13 million deal.
So, wow. Phoenix is trying to do
Suns
something.
with another shooter.
Another shooter.
I like this signing. 2 years, 13
Not
million.
bad,
Give me a B.
that's fair.
Give me a B plus on it. Shout out to my boy Luke Kennard, the lefty.
Kennard's getting the bag. I'm just surprised he's leaving the Lakers to go to a team where he knows he's not gonna make the playoffs.
No.
So what is going on? What are the Lakers doing? If they're losing Luke Kennard, they're losing LeBron. What they got? What 58 million? Maybe 50, maybe 60 million to play with. Now they ain't got them boys.
I don't know.
man.
I don't know what they thinking.
I don't know. What would you do if you was the GM?
You got 7 players in your team right now.
7.
Luka, Vanderbilt, Aiden, Laravia, Dalton Connect, Bronny James, who just got the player option
Yep.
for Lakers.
Shout out to Bronny.
And Adu Thiero, I think he's the draft.
Wow, that's just crazy.
So we gotta sign Roy
Nothing.
Hachimura. That's probably the number 1 option.
Yeah, after Luka, yeah. Luka, Austin Reeves, and then Rui.
You gotta sign Roy.
You got to sign him back.
Who are the best remaining free agents?
I don't know, dude. There's not a lot of people out there. People are trading instead of getting out of their contracts. It's insane.
Yep.
It's crazy right now.
I'm like, who they might have? Who's out there? Talk to me, YBK.
Damn.
Anybody good? Chris Middleton.
Oh, it doesn't look that good.
No.
Anthony Simons.
Ah.
Norman Powell.
Norman Powell.
Norman Powell, not
Norman
bad.
Powell. I'm with Norman Powell.
I feel like that might not be a bad addition for the Lakers.
Yeah.
No, Norman Powell would be nasty.
Come back to LA.
Come back to LA. You were balling out on the Clippers.
Would you slide Austin Reeves to the 3 then, and then Norman Powell on the 2 and Luka 1?
Nah, keep Norman Powell at the 3
Ooh, and then
and have Austin at
Austin
the
at
2.
2. Okay.
Yep.
Norman Powell's a little lengthy, and there's not a lot of like.
I loved when he was in the Clippers.
I love. Listen, that boy was balling in
Yeah,
LA.
I love him in the Clippers.
The big guys all got picked up quick too, because Horford 2 years, 14 milli back to Golden State.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Good deal for Golden
They got-
State.
they got
I think
all the
that's
big men
I
back.
like that. And then also Mark Williams to Phoenix for 3 years, 38 milli.
Okay.
So another one, and then Hartenstein back to OKC,
Oh, yeah, I saw
3
that.
years,
I saw that.
75 milli.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hartenstein's getting 25 milli.
Yeah. He's effective.
He
not the
brought value
worst.
to OKC for sure.
I think that's a great. I'm giving a B+ to that.
Who are they not paying over there? They must be not paying nobody other than him. If
No,
can
they
give him
already
20
extended. Shay's getting the bag,
Right.
J-Dub's getting the bag, and
Right.
Chet's getting the bag.
Yeah.
So they have to keep like shuffling things around, I think.
Yeah, they're paying a lot for those 3 guys right there, right? 40.
Because I'm surprised Hartenstein was even able to make that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what they gave him.
Contract, $75 million.
Do you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, I'm expecting you to make like 10, 11, maybe 15 tops. He's making 25. That's a steal for him. Sheesh.
But after that, it's Caruso's 19 and then Luke Dort 17. That goes down
Dang.
after that. Caruso getting 19.
Caruso deserves a little bit
I
more
feel
after
like that hustle's good.
He hustled.
I think Flamingo declined his player option.
Yeah.
Or the club option. Club
No,
option.
they sent him. They said they declined it.
Oh, the club declined it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what?
he's
Kaminga's about to be a
Free agent. Yeah.
Kaminga to the Lakers?
You might have no real choice because like beggars can't be choosers, and you need players on your team. You have 7 players on your team,
Yeah.
We got
including Adutiero and Bronny James.
Yeah,
Vujicic.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, Vucevic,
Vucevic is
Tobias
old, though.
Harris.
He's like
You guys
36.
are not in a great position.
The Lakers have to really chef it up somehow.
I would get Rui back. I would get Rui back because he
Definitely,
knows the
definitely.
system. He's a good shooter, can create shots.
Yeah. Definitely
Yeah.
Rui back. But man, Lakers need to do something
We need
over
to do
here.
something. We need to do something.
Jeez.
Any other big news in the NBA?
Champagne, 3 years,
Spurs.
45 mil.
Yeah,
I'm
I
happy
saw
for
that.
him. Undrafted. Had a great playoff run. We'll give that a nice B.
Yep, I can get
I like
I
that.
get
That's
an
fair.
A minus.
Yeah.
I like Champagne coming
Oh,
back.
nice.
I can get
Nice.
an A minus.
I like that he got a bag, 15 mil each year.
I think it's a steal for both of them. He got 15
Yeah.
million. I think he's worth
I
a
feel
little
like
bit more
Lakers
than
got
that.
man money though. You're only paying Luka 49, Austin 41. Everybody else is like scrub money for them.
Yeah.
So they gotta chef up something here.
Okay.
I ain't gonna worry now. I'm a Lakers fan anymore. So, but
He said LeBron leaving me, so I'm Gucci.
I'm excited for my new team, everybody. I'm excited for my new basketball team. I'm gonna enter this summer. So we'll see.
You're gonna figure out who it's gonna be.
It's
The
gonna be
last
whoever-
jersey that you're ever gonna get from LeBron.
Exactly.
Okay.
Last one, everybody.
Is he you think he's staying at 23 or is he gonna switch to 6?
I feel like if he goes to Golden State, Draymond might give him the 23. Be like,
Think
yo,
so?
you. I don't know.
That'd
Never
be
mind.
crazy. That's what I'm saying.
Never mind. Draymond giving 23 might be crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
He might get retired for the Warriors. in my
That's what
opinion.
I'm saying.
Damn. We'll
So
see.
you ain't getting 23?
I mean, LeBron 6 could come back for Golden State.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't care about LeBron number at all. I really don't. I really love y'all, but I do not care what number LeBron wears.
Just wondering.
Shout out, unless he come to Boston.
Listen,
I mean, who's 20? No one's 23.
No, I'm just playing. I don't care. I don't
Is
need
anyone
him.
23 in Boston?
nobody.
2, 3?
Yeah.
No.
Nobody. So LeBron might go there.
Nah, run that.
Run that.
Run
Run
that.
that.
Run that.
All right.
Anything
All right.
else? Anything else? Big news?
NBA wise, I think.
No, we'll get back. We'll have
We'll
some
get
more
back.
breaking news, I'm sure,
Yep.
Yeah.
on the next ride around.
Yeah. It's a great NBA day. Great NBA last 48 hours.
Oh,
It has
yeah.
been unbelievable. Speaking of unbelievable, guys, the World Cup.
Oh.
I see, YBK in your little jersey. What
Yes.
what you got on today? What you
I got,
flossing?
I got the Team Korea away jersey kit on.
Okay.
They got the purple flowers
Okay,
going on.
shout out
but
to the boy.
Hong Myung-bo, head coach. Thank God you stepped down.
Oh,
You a piece of shit.
Oh wow!
Excuse my language. You a piece of shit.
David.
You deserve to be rocked. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're not starting our Captain Sonny in his potential last game in the World Cup. You suck. And you're the reason why we got eliminated in the group stage. Never come back. You are banned in my life. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody.
Wow.
God damn, bro.
YBK usually is not that passionate
Woo.
when it comes to things, but clearly this coach did him dirty.
Dirty.
I was gonna start off by saying like, how's everybody doing? How are we
my
feeling
gosh.
about the World Cup? How's
You know,
everyone's initial
YBK
feelings?
really-
YBK
really
jump right
lucky
into it. So
people.
let's get to it.
Alright.
Korea does not make it past group stages,
Yes.
huh?
No, they're not. They couldn't score against South Africa.
I want to just ask. Let's take a step back. Let's take one little jump back.
All right.
Okay. Group stages. What's our general feelings on how the group stage went? I gotta say, at least from my perspective, being like a casual to even maybe below casual soccer fan, like I like soccer, I like the game of football, but it's just not my first choice of sport or what people around me have watched growing up. World Cup is so fun. I've been having so much fun watching group stages. Very happy that USA had advanced as well by winning their first 2 games. And yeah, my initial feelings was like, wow, it's very fun to watch these World Cup games, even group stages. Great. The intensity is great.
Well, Messi hat trick in the first game.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I think, watching the group stages of this World Cup has been one of the things that's really brought the community of soccer or football together. I think, especially for me, I got a chance to be able to be in Austin. And during this World Cup series, they were, different companies were offering free beer to people.
Wow.
So, people offered me, a Guinness or Modelo or Pacifico, depending on which bar I was at and what games were playing. So I think it was a great chance for, people to come together. You had multiple countries coming to different states around the country. Boston got... what's it face? Got ransacked when it came to the beer situation.
Yes, bro.
They ran out of beer.
Oh, really? In Boston?
Can we talk about that one, actually?
Please.
The Scottish, they call it the Tartan Army. Did you guys hear about the Tartan Army?
No.
So that's what they call the Scottish fans. Like how there's a group of fans, you call it like something?
Yeah.
So the Tartan Army went to Boston because they was playing a game at Foxborough.
Oh, at Gillette?
So apparently they
Boston
drank the Sam Adams brewery out of Sam Adams, but they said that it was a very respectful and fun group of fans. I saw some videos. They went to the watch party at like the parks, public. They drank a hell of beers, but they clean everything up, put it in trash bags, put it in one spot.
Nice.
So it's very nice. You gotta respect it. You gotta love the good vibes. You gotta love the way you come and enjoy it. Make it like a family-friendly event, but everyone's still enjoying themselves, having a great time. Shout out to Scotland. Shout out to the Scottish Army. Yeah.
Listen, when I tell you guys, Boston was dry for about a day or two. It was unbelievable. I think it's one of those things where, when you're in Boston, you know that there's a bar on every corner. You know that there's a chance for you to, to be able to just stop in and get a little pint. But when I tell you, it was, I heard from people, it was amazing in the streets. People were buying drinks for one another. It was beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah,
Did you guys catch any of the cool storylines about, like, for example, Cape Verde? You're from Boston like me. Shout out to my Cape Verdeans. I definitely went to high school, had random friends at college.
Yeah, you feel me?
Of course, bro.
No,
That's crazy. Only a few 100,000 people who live on that island.
Yeah, wow.
And they were in the World Cup knockout stages. So shout out to them, and shout out to Bosnia getting all these millions of subscribers. We talked about it. The power of the World Cup is crazy.
It's crazy. It's half the world watching.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any predictions on who's gonna win?
Well, France has been looking crazy. They played their first knockout stage. Obviously, we have the same suspects from the most recent World Cup because that's what lingers in your mind. Yep. You still have Morocco, who was kind of like the sweetheart of the last one, but now is kind of like an actual threat.
That game against the Netherlands was crazy.
They advanced. Yep, they advanced. Portugal's here, Argentina's here, France is here, Spain's here, Brazil's here, but our very own country of the United States of America is indeed here.
Yep.
So I gotta say, shout out, because maybe one reason why it's been hard to internationally feel like that same sort of involvement to soccer, like there's pride in basketball or something, like certain sports that you play at the Olympics, like you're rooting for, I'm not a huge tennis fan, but when you watch the Olympics, you're rooting for an American tennis player or an American boxer, right? The World Cup hasn't really always given us a USA team to root for, and it feels like this year they seem a little more athletic. They're with it. There's more people who have that high level of talent. They play in English Premier League or Serie A, these La Liga, these better leagues, Bundesliga, good leagues, right? So shout out to them, and let's see. Let's go USA versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. We gotta win. If we advance, that would be great. We have to advance. I know we play tomorrow, so. a lot of great matchups and very interesting scenarios, I feel like.
Crazy upset yesterday with the Germany-Paraguay game, too.
Yeah.
They went to penalties, and Germany lost sudden death. They went to 5, and they tied it, and Paraguay got the last one.
Unbelievable.
Crazy.
Unbelievable.
Germany has been, kind of whacked the past 2 World Cups. This one and the last one.
Declining a little bit. Yeah, international
you're thinking,
team-wise.
Germany going all the way, but, man.
The rest of the world's catching up, guys.
I know. But do you have a winner in mind that you want to...
You know what I mean? I hate to say France. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to say. You know,
get back to the glory.
Back to the glory. If it's not France, I really like Brazil.
Yeah, you think so?
I think Brazil looks pretty good. Ooh. I mean, they're gonna have a big test against Norway, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Brazil. Yeah. I think that's gonna be a fun team. I think the United States, they might be able to make it out of the first round.
A couple rounds,
maybe a couple rounds.
But we would run into France. They're on our side, right?
And I already know that's gonna be a shellacking if we do running into them. So you know, what I mean, we'd just be grateful to be on the same pitch as them. So
all right, let's see.
I feel like France is coming with the vengeance because they lost in penalty shootout in the finals in the last World Cup.
Yeah, exactly.
So, against Argentina.
Yeah, and the reigning champions are still here too.
Oh yeah.
So
Messi's still there with his last World Cup, but yeah, he's coming in with force right now too because they look good.
Yeah. Yep. England's always hanging around too. What do you guys think? There's a big matchup coming up today. Actually, they're about to.
They're playing now.
They are playing now.
7. This one.
Mexico and Ecuador.
Yeah,
big game.
Shout out Mexico. Yeah, shout out Mexico.
Yes.
So we'll see.
It's fun though.
Some of the hosts.
Yeah.
Let's see if all the hosts can advance because Canada has advanced too, right?
Yep. Canada's with the Morocco.
So we got to see because all 3 host nations could advance. That would be crazy.
That would be ugly. Ugly.
It would be crazy.
We'll see what happens. It should be a great World Cup. Like I said, it's great to kind of have the community. It's great to be able to kind of watch the games, hear it in passing. Here, you know what I mean, across the hall, my neighbor's screaming because it's from the
Yeah, I love it. I do like the vibes.
It's definitely cool.
At work, for me, the same thing. Like, everyone can kind of rally around it and enjoy it together. And it's on, you're on the world stage.
Yeah.
So you kind of, there's that sense of passion and energy. I love it.
Especially taking place in America, it's like different.
Yeah.
Like, you know, compared to like it happened in Russia or like somewhere else. Being a home country definitely feels different.
Yeah.
It's fun.
100%.
Let's get it.
100%. I'm excited. I hope you guys are checking out the World Cup for sure because we definitely are.
Yep.
And, you know what I mean, we'll definitely have another episode before we get to the big final groupings. But I'm definitely excited to kind of see what's going to happen this week. Guys, July 4th weekend. You guys have any plans? You guys doing anything? Anything going crazy? Any cookouts?
Maybe a little barbecue.
That's a good question.
On Saturday.
I'm doing my usual. I'll probably be, my work grind.
Yeah.
Maybe enjoy some fireworks at night. We'll see.
Oh, true.
Okay.
True.
All
You can come over.
Yeah.
Come over and see some fireworks over here.
Listen, it's going to be pandemonium. I know that.
Sure.
What else we got on the docket? I know we just did a little bit of World Cup.
We covered a lot of sports today.
Man, it's been.
We went from UFC, baseball, basketball, and World Cup.
It's been a hot minute.
It's been a hot minute.
Let's do it.
We did pretty good today.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Man, any last minute thoughts? Anything you guys wanna sign off the crew with?
Hongmyeonbo, you bitch ass! I hate you so much.
Wow.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Sorry, my language. Everybody.
YBK is going crazy.
YBK is upset.
I don't blame you, bro.
Gotta wait till 2030 because of your ass.
I don't blame you. And we ended. This is like we're getting toward the end of it. We've been going for a while. This is a good one. You know what I mean? Been going for a while, so I gotta say the pent up rage for. You know what I mean? Got to wait another 3 years?
3-4 years for the next World Cup.
Listen, shout out to everybody, watching the World Cup. Shout out to all the people. Shout out to the wonderful NBA free agents. This was a great last 48 hours. I wonder to see what LeBron is going to do. We'll probably find out in the next weekend.
Yeah, that's the internet breaker.
That's the internet breaker. Yep. That will be the internet breaker. But again, like the decision, he'll probably be chilling. But it's always great to be with my brothers. I missed you guys.
Yes, sir.
I know we all been doing a lot of traveling, kind of getting our ducks in a row. But you know what I mean? We got the NFL season coming up in a couple months. So, you know what I mean? We got
summer games?
Summer games.
Yep.
We got some stuff popping. So
I know the Patriots and Eagles are training together.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. That's actually a great freaking storyline. AJ Brown got a ball out.
Crazy.
AJ Brown got a ball out on him. I love it.
Let's go.
Yeah, I love it.
Let's get it.
Love it. All right, YBK.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know. RC Happens. That's MSD Sports, episode 56. Let's get it. Let's get it. My name is Sam, also known as YBK. You can find me at YBK up in here. We got Mikey.
It's your boy Michael John. You already know what it is.
You can find him at at Michael John DiStefano. We got David Camden over here. You can find him at Mr. Club Paradise. You can find us, MSD Sports, at RCR MSD Sports. We are on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, everywhere. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!
Peace!